Okay, guys, I finally found it. The Queen Alien from Lenard Toys. Very happy to find this. Yeah, there was two at my Walmart, and I ended up buying both of them. One for my brother and one for myself. And look at this thing. This thing is huge, and it's 20 bucks. I couldn't believe it. It's such a great price. Um, anyway, yeah, so there's a little trick on opening up these things. You're gonna have to cut off all the little wiring, and the thing is, with this particular box, is there are screws on the bottom of feet. So just be aware of that when you're opening up your queen and trying to rip off the thing. They put the screws on the bottom of the feet for probably just so. Oh, let's take a look at the back of the box here. Look, 12-inch posable alien queen, 20 points of articulation, jaw action. Oh my god, this is awesome for 20 bucks. Anyway, so you can see from the screws on the bottom of the feet. So just so you can be aware that it's really there for some kids are not going to be able to pull this thing out and kind of steal it because her feet are just screwed right into the bottom the cardboard. Anyway, yeah, so very excited for this thing. It's totally purple looking. It's big, and I, I I think this is great for your collection. If you're looking to buy an alien toy for yourself, like I said, this is kind of designed for kids. So I don't know. I don't. If your kid like aliens, this is great. Okay. Anyway, so they don't make removing her feet very easily. So you're gonna have to cut out the cardboard here, and then you're gonna have to twist the uh, the screws off. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. So you're gonna go left. It's pretty hard too because they really don't want kids stealing these things. Even though for the price it's like 20 bucks, I think that's very affordable for something this big, in my opinion anyway. So yeah, here's the screws. Basically, you're just gonna throw away these plastic screws. Don't know where you can. I don't know if you want to keep them for any odd reasons. But yeah, all right. So yeah, let's take a closer look at the queen. She's got an interior mouth or the mini mouth in her big jaw, and her mouth is supposed to pop out if you push down the crown. Well, with her mouth closed, you're not going to be able to do that. So just FYI, if you're trying to have the mini mouth attack. So she got two set of hands, a big hand and a little hands, and then her feet is big enough for her to stand at a just stable stand. Okay, so we take a that's the mini mouth that chomps out. Okay. And yeah, so she got blades. She's got a crown. Yeah, this she stands quite easily with her giant feet, and her feet. Say what you will for her big foot. Is she at least she can stand, which is more than I can say for the NECA Alien Queen that they release. Alright guys, so I'm going to demonstrate her mouth action here in a second. So in case you were interested, if you have her mouth closed, you're going to have to open it up so that her tiny little mouth inside can come out, okay? And it comes out by pushing down her head, as you can see, okay? So if you have her mouth closed, it's going to be it's hidden behind her jaw. So be careful with that. Just FYI. So if you want the chomping action, you're gonna have to leave her mouth gaping open like that. But yeah, I mean, it's still very cool and it's very detailed, as you can see from her face and her teeth. Her teeth is color different color, while the rest of her body is in kind of like this purple, bluish tint, kind of, but it's mostly just purple. I think here's a Mega Construct egg standing next to her. It's kind of proportionate ish. Um, it's actually quite big, actually, come to think of it, compared to, let's say, a full size human, or a human standing next to the queen. Yeah, the queen's got to be much larger than, say, a space marine. Once again, this is the only figure I found at Walmart. I have not been able to find the other two packs or any of those space alien, the xenomorph. But if I do find them, I'm gonna basically buy a whole set for myself and for my brother as well. So we're spending twice the money for these Lenard alien figures. Well worth it. $20 for the queen. Pretty amazing. All right. In the next video, I'm going to show her next to the NECA queen alien. So stand by. Okay. So before we get to comparing the other queen to queen, we're going to take a closer look at this Lenard figure. So yeah, you got two. The mouth we already demonstrated. We got these two hands, the little hands and the big hand, and the big hand has a joint here. They click and they swivel, and it's pretty posable as far as the hand feature. She also has these little blades here that can be kind of moved back a little if you want. Her tail, as you see, has to go all the way inside her butt there. It twists, and then the second part of her tail also twists. So, and it's a slightly bluish color compared to the purple. Yeah, and her feet, obviously very big, but it's kind of on a ball joint where you can just stand it at any direction, and she's stable. And yeah, I mean, so far, I mean, you can just have her stand up straight without falling over, and it's thanks to the big feet that she has. And I know her feet looks big, but I like it so that she can stand. And then so yeah, big crown here, and then yeah, I mean, I'm actually not doing a very good job standing her up, but trust me, because she has big feet, she's stable enough to for her whole body to stand up, and I love that. It's much better than the NECA Queen as far as I'm concerned. Points to this, even though it's not as detailed. So here we have the two alien queens standing next to each other. On the left is Lenard Alien Queen purple version, and on the right we have the more realistic, movie accurate NECA Alien Queen. And between the two, obviously the NECA version is going to be more realistic, more detailed, more just movie accurate, and just it looks beautiful and realistic. But it is also retails for 10 times as much as the Lenard Purple Alien. But yeah, so between the two, I think they both have their own strong point. I'm gonna kind of give 1 point to Lenard for having a figure that's cheap, having a figure that it can stand up on its own, and just that it looks durable. Like between these two, I don't want to play with the NECA version because it just how it seems like it can just break because it's so small and kind of not small, but the design is just very, it's really not meant to be played with. While the Lenard Alien Queen looks like kids can actually play around with it, even though I've argued that like Alien is not a kid friendly or should not be an action figure friendly for little kids. But if you're gonna play with one of these, you're gonna have to go with the Lenard Alien. You can just lug this thing around. It looks very durable with this, purple plastic and everything like that, and you're not afraid to damage it because it's just really meant to be played versus the realistic, movie version of the Alien from Alien Resurrection from NECA. But yeah, so yeah, it's up to you. If you have the money, go ahead and buy both. But personally speaking, I think for $20, get the Lenard figure. I think it's great. If you can find it too, because like I said, I bought the only two that they had at my Walmart. One for myself and one for my brother. So I apologize for anyone looking for an alien queen. Hopefully they'll restock at Walmart pretty soon. And you can only find these Lenard figures at Walmart as well. So good luck and happy toy hunting. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.